My name is Maryshia and I support Warszawska Akademia Piłki Nożnej when my 9-year-old son plays, and the team is based in Warsaw, Poland. I do remember his first match. I'm partially sighted, so I don't really see that much. I have to use a special tool to look at him, and therefore I only see very small bits of the game. I don't really see the whole game. I see only very small parts of it. So I much more remember the feeling rather than the game itself. With real football, adult football that I watch on television, I remember the games. I remember what happened. I remember what was the score. I remember if it was a nice game or an ugly game, boring game, violent game, and so on. And here I mostly remember what the mood he was in, or was he happy afterwards, and so it's a very different supporting, I would say. I'm usually trying to go with somebody who can see well, because then this person can tell me what's going on the pitch. So my father, Franek's grandfather, didn't miss one single game. Like, it's amazing, he always comes. Because I know that these are 9-year-old kids, and you should not be mad at the other team, and you should be like really, really sweet and motherly all the time. And instead you get like seriously into it, like football way. And so I try to control myself and breathe deeply, but then the other parents don't necessarily do that, so they just stand there by the pitch, they scream, they use really bad language. I don't feel very much a part of the parents' supporters because it's embarrassing. It's also very embarrassing for the kids. Today after the game, the children came, all of them, with the coach, and the coach said, the goalkeeper has something to tell you. And the goalkeeper said, could you please just be quiet during the next game? So I don't want to be one of those parents. I mean, it's embarrassing. I think for me the most touching memory that I have from those games, and it's again connected to the fact that I cannot see well, is that Franek was playing a game on my birthday. And in the morning he said, listen, I'm gonna score a goal and I will do like this and I will point at you. And I said, oh, that's so sweet. But then of course I became worried that if he doesn't do that. And I said, but listen, if you don't score, I'm still super happy that you play on my birthday and I'll be happy to watch, and so on. And then we went to the game, and as I told you, I have to follow the game for this special tool, and it's very difficult to do it constantly. So from time to time I just need a break, and I put my hand down and then I don't see him. And so it happened, bad luck, that he scored a goal and pointed like this at me when I was not looking. And I think it was my father who told me, listen, he scored and he pointed his finger at you. And yeah, it was heartbreaking because I was so happy that that he managed, that he did that. It was one of the most beautiful things ever, like you have your son score a goal and the goal is a gift for you and so on. But at the same time, I was just so sad that I couldn't see it. And yeah, it actually makes me want to cry even now when I talk about it. But yeah, that's the sweetest memory that I have. When there are no games, during the period in which there are no games, Franek is missing it like crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's his life, this football. And it's beautiful to see that because I never had anything like that in my life. I never had something that would be so important to me, something that I would be so crazy about. And I'm happy it's football because I kind of think that I'm a co-author of it, because I was taking him to watch, like all football games. We will, like on TV, like the big championships. We were watching it since he was 2, and one of the first things that he said, one of his first words was goal. So I kind of feel that, you know, I'm to some extent responsible for this. My first wish related to football would be that I would like to be able to see my son play, just, you know, without any tool, or I would just like to see him score a goal. I would really like that to happen, but this is like this is something that is probably not possible. And the wish related to him, I think I would like him to continue doing it if it's fun, and then of course I would like him to be as successful as it gets. It's obvious.